to the Eastern Creek International Karting Raceway, host of the 1999 Oceania Championships, with 60 of the world's best drivers competing in the Volvo Formula A and the Caltex M4 Intercontinental A.
There looks like a couple of new world champions on the cards, do you think, looking at today's racing?
Yeah, I think so, actually, and of course, you know, James Courtney, for instance, is well on his way already, and I'm sure there'll be others following, because, you know, go-karting's a marvellous start, really, and today, most of the Formula One drivers are up there today, all started in go-karts anyway.
Roll-up laps for the Caltex M4 Intercontinental A, three-final here today. And as they come around, Brendan May on the front row of the grid with Jamie Whincup beside him.
Neil McFadden's there in third, looking for a way through. No, it's the pulse car of Brendan May that's grabbed the lead early. Jamie Whincup, reigning Australian champion, second. And Walls grabbed third, just ahead of the Cosmic car to Gurr.
They come out of the Coma Kink this time and down along Volvo Straight. And it's still Brendan May leading them at this stage. Jamie Whincup in second position. Behind him, as we lose vision on them for a second, they'll go out of our vision. They'll come back down into the Eastern Creek loop this time and back out through the Caltex M4Ss. No change with Brendan May leading them as they come out beside him, Jamie Whincup. Next one behind them is the 104 card, and that's Matthew Wall.
Behind them, we've got a freight train of Queenslanders. Gilmore, Holdens, Brown. They're all fighting to get through on the pack.
Gurr in the 107 cart, and one of them's gone off into the wood chips as we speak here.
That's Matt Wall. That looks like an engine failure.
Oh, Barclay Holden moves up inside as they go across the top, and that's Gilmore from Queensland rides over the back of him.
Jamie Carter's just managed to nip through there for a better position. Here you've got McFadden's trying to creep through. Looks like Whincup's having a bit of trouble there. He's being hounded very hard by Alan Gurr.
Alan Gurr gets the inside pass on him as he comes into Eastern Creek Loop this time, almost lifts the back wheel up. As he comes through, he exits that particular part of the track. He comes down through Caltex M4, the Ss, and he's hard up onto the back of the 113 cart of Jamie Whincup. As they work down into top cart corner, he's picked it up.
He's grabbed the lead. That's a nice move by Gurr. He's been threatening that for the entire race. He's made the move on May.
Brendan May in second position says no way and takes it back off the end of the main straight this time. Gurr just touches down on the block. They work around Eastern Creek Loop this time. In third position is Jamie Whincup. Behind him, Neil McFadden.
McFadden, the Australian junior champion. Whoa! Gurr's just grabbed a little bit too much grip there. Opened the door for May. When it's this close and this hot, you just don't do things like that. He won't make the same mistake twice.
Brendan May in the 1-2-3 card, leading Alan Gurr in 107. As they come out this time up towards Recreation Hill. Alan Gurr
grabbed
on
the lead
inside and picks the lead up off the double apex corner.
Brendan May narrowly holding the lead over reigning Australian junior champion Neil McFadden, with the reigning Australian Intercontinental A champion Whincup in fourth. No, that's McFadden's taken second there.
McFadden out of Eastern Creek Loop this time, and they come through Caltex M4. They work their way through. Brendan May in second position. The 1-1-3 cut of Jamie Whincup behind him as they work up Recreation Hill in a moment or two. You'll see them. There they go. And as we work with them, Brendan May. And now we go back to Alan Gurr in 107. He comes down the hill. He negotiates PCR corner, and he takes the checkered flag. Alan Gurr takes the win. Neil McFadden in second position. Third place going to Brendan May.
I'm Jack Brabham, and after the break, there's going to be... It's really hard to say at the moment. If we follow on from what we did in the pre-final, we should do really well. We've made a few changes to the go-kart and the engines. See how they go. Hopefully they'll go a bit quicker, but we can't really tell until we're out there.
Roll-up laps for the Caltex M4 Intercontinental A Oceania 99 Championship. And as they come down the hill and around PCR corner, we should get a start this time.
And it's Alan Gurr who's taken the jump. McFadden very close behind, and Brendan May's grabbed third just behind them.
As they work out of top cart corner and down through Coma Kink for the first time, we've got Barclay Holden on screen at this stage. Alan Gurr leads them down with McFadden in second position.
Barclay Holden having a fight there with fellow Queenslanders Matthew Muller and Bradley Brown. Behind them another Queenslander, Chris Gilmore. It's all very close at this stage, but Gurr's really trying to make that break on McFadden. May's not letting him get away, and Whincup, as the reigning Australian champion, hey, he's not going to make it easy.
They come out of the S's this time and they work up Recreation Hill. Alan Gurr with an inside pass move there made by Brendan May. He gets it too. In behind him now, the 1-1-3 cut. And of course, that's Jamie Whincup. They come down the hill. Around PCR corner this time. Oh, we've got one out onto the outside, and that's Brendan May as Barclay Holden closes in behind him.
Brendan May shouldn't be doing things like that. He's getting a little bit wide, a little bit early. But I think he'll get his act together. He'll start to run right back up to the back of that patch.
Down along the Volvo straight they work once more. Brendan May inside. Neil McFadden this time, one back. And in behind them as they work out this time, it's still Brendan May with Neil McFadden in behind him. Through the S's they come this time. And up towards Recreation Hill, Neil McFadden with an inside pass, picks it up beautifully. Works around the double apex corner, and it looks like Barclay Holden looking for a pass on Brendan May also.
McFadden's just pointed forward there, saying, well, hang on, let's not get caught up early fighting. Let's make a run to the front because Alan Gurr's going to get away. You've noticed there Bradley Brown picking up on two wheels. That's grip. There's a lot of rubber down, and those carts are just picking wheels up in the corners. What a fight. Look at this.
Barclay Holden in 1-1-5, moves down into Eastern Creek Loop this time, rolls up on two wheels, and also Brendan May starts to run over the back of him in the 1-2-3 cart, has sustained damage on the front of his cart. Now we go back to the 107 cart, behind him the 1-1-3 cart, and of course that's Jamie Whincup on screen at the moment. They come down the Volvo straight once more, work into the braking area for Eastern Creek Loop this time, 1 and 2. Now Jamie Whincup rolls up onto two wheels. But it's still Alan Gurr in 107. Jamie Whincup in 1-1-3, holding down second position as they work their way out of the Caltex M4S's. And they set themselves off the bottom of the start, finishing straight this time. McFadden in 1-1-8, just behind Jamie Whincup.
I've got to say at this stage, Jeff, it looks a little bit like Whincup struggling. He's a better driver than this, and I don't think he'd be very impressed with having the junior Australian champion drive past. I think those tyres are starting to go off a little bit. The cart's pushing into the corners. It's not going around like he wants it to, and Alan Gurr's just disappeared. Testament to that, look at this. He's had McFadden past him. Now he's got Barclay Holden and Matthew Muller right on his tail.
Muller in the 109 cut, the last of that little trio as they go down towards our camera this time. Barclay Holden in 1-1-3. And you're right, there's no doubt about it. The 1-1-5 cart of Barclay Holden on the outside. The 1-1-3 cart of Jamie Whincup struggling as Barclay Holden gets a bump and moves in past him. And as they set themselves through Caltex M4 S's this time, Alan Gurr in 107 leading comfortably as he works his way towards the finish of this one. He comes up to the hill, looks over his left shoulder. He realises that he's fairly comfortable, and as he comes off the double apex corner, he works down the hill, and he will pick up the checkered flag. He goes right and left. He finishes, goes down through PCR corner for the last time and takes the checkered flag. Second position, Neil McFadden. Third place to Barclay Holden.
The first corner I got a bit of a gap. Jamie stayed, caught me for a bit, and then I don't know what happened to his cart. He just suddenly dropped back and Neil passed him, and I had a reasonably large gap and just held it and kept everything cool. The chassis was terrific, and then all the way to the end there was no problems at all, and it just was fast all the way.